everybody!
Hi, everybody! Here we are, live with Mrs. Nelson and I. It happened, it really did.
Yeah, it happened.
Reporting from somewhere in Huaca-Land, because we are very aware that we may be kind of in like a community Huaca. Mm-hmm. In case y'all hadn't noticed, there has been a lot of shifting and changing and shaking out and up-leveling.
I love that we just got some soundtrack music to that.
Soundtrack. Being kind of tipped up, turned upside down, unexpected shifts and changes, and then like immediately awesomeness coming through, and the next version of awesomeness coming through, which is so different from interference. We all know the flavor of interference and what that's like, and you may be noticing that this is different. And while there's some churning and moving and shifting, which is very Huaca-ish, I anticipate that you're probably seeing some amazingness already starting to come out the other side. For example,
I got married.
It happened.
It happened. And with some of the things, probably in the past, when changes and things like that have happened in your world, and shakeups and new opportunities, or even when people have chosen to shift path or whatever, sometimes you might notice that like some things may be showing up in the form of maybe even a little bit of grief, even a little bit of there may be an invitation to step onto or into some drama, and because even in a Waka that sometimes those tendencies might want to pop up. So just being aware of those things, but also knowing that this is totally different than interference, taking things out. It's just a restructuring. And there's been lots of restructuring happening, and it's been beautiful. Like Diana said, there's so many things that are already starting to show up and come through that are really actually quite exciting. Mm-hmm.
And it hasn't been without some totally unexpected and some disappointment or some grief, some edgy pieces coming up that certainly interference could hook into and yank some chains on. Mm-hmm. But what I'm really celebrating is that for everyone I've talked to in the different spaces they're in, I have been so impressed and really amazed by how we are all moving through it. Like all of us. It's been really amazing. And so I want to send a lot of appreciation and love to everyone in how we have all learned to communicate and navigate and work our stuff and be open to the unexpected and be open to things shifting and up-leveling. I'm just really impressed and grateful. Mm-hmm. It's absolutely an honor and pleasure to be navigating with every one of you through all of this. So we want to give some love to some folks too.
Yeah.
So first, love to you, Brother Bruce, Moon Eye Brother. Love you. Unexpected shift. And we love you, and wishing you happiness. And those of you who may have seen the Facebook post, it was unexpected. And we also know that as things are shifting and changing, that there is an up-leveling happening. And Bruce, we want you to know we're celebrating you, we're loving you, and you get to know that. And that you're still part of community. So the degree to which you want to participate, that's what we want people to know too. Right. That this is a space where we get to be community, and we're really grateful for that.
And I think that's one of the things that's been beautiful about the Waka is that as things change, and it doesn't mean that people go away, right? Just because there's a path that's altering and shifting, it doesn't mean that that person has to go away. Where we may have experienced some of that in the past, it may have been a withdrawal of love or a withdrawal of whatever it is, and that can feel painful. I'm noticing though that doesn't feel to be the case here. And so there's an honoring of everybody's path and everybody's shifting and changing, and the connection is still there.
And that's also the next piece, updating you guys. Also, Lynn, we love you, and thank you so much for helping this group all move together, and thank you so much for all that you've brought to make Medicine Wheel possible, and made it possible for all of us, and just amazing. And thank you, Lynn, for being such an incredible part of all of this, and also letting everyone know that Lynn will also be taking a new direction, and that there's up-leveling and there's shifting, changing there, but there's also a lot of love there. And Lynn, thank you for your support. So we will be moving forward with the new iteration of our medicine wheel, and it will have more of a conscious service and leadership focus. And Lynn will not be lead teaching it, but she has offered to advise for us, and that she can be the person we turn to and ask for some guidance. So Lynn, thank you so much for your love and your willingness to shift with us in that way. And so we'll be making some announcements for the new things happening and moving forward. Super excited. Those of you who are tired and need a break, because it has been one heck of a year, right? You guys did great. We love you. Absolutely love you. Totally get that some of you really need a break and need to just sort of regroup and integrate post-East and before you get going again. For those, anything you want to say on that?
We love you.
Yeah.
And there's seasons.
Yeah.
Right? Like there's seasons, and so there's times to rest, and there's times to move forward, and there's times to be still, and there's times to create, and so there's just like an honoring of everybody's season. And just because we're in community and we travel together doesn't mean that we always hit the seasons at the same time.
So the differentiation is happening.
Yes.
Right? And we're still traveling together.
Yeah.
Which is amazing.
Yeah.
So that those folks who are ready to go again or getting ready to go, those of you who have said yes to your mentorship and you're like, I'm in, awesome. We'll be meeting as a group. We'll do an integration call. Those who are still in discernment, totally good. You don't have to know yet. Once we share more information on the integration call, that might provide you with some of the information you are calling in. And so we'll be, we've already put a little note in the practitioner feed. And then we'll also be posting some additional information on the next steps moving forward for mentorship. Rin, thank you, Rin. Can we please give some love to
Celebrate
Rin
and
for really holding
Rin
down the mentee liaison part and all she's doing to help work with that. And also we'll be posting training dates, due dates for your case studies and for your test outs. The next training date for our level 2s for people who want to move forward on that. The kickoff for doing a new version of the Medicine Wheel program. Yes, we are still having a program. We're going to shift the focus a little bit, shift some of the curriculum, but we will still be launching that, and we're still looking at October dates for launching that. Training date for mentees in September, we'll let you know. And then there are also clients like crazy showing up right now who would love to get practice sessions, for those of you who would like to complete your practice sessions, and for those of you who will have tested out, also the opportunity for you to be generating revenue toward your mentorship fund, which will help you pay off your mentorship. So it gets to be way easier manifesting funds for this year. So we just wanted to kick off a quick greeting now that we are moving toward the other side, moving through this Huaca together, and just acknowledging the shifts and changes, and people are doing great and amazing, and yes, get lots of rest and keep working your stuff and being amazing.
And we love you.
And we love you. Okay, we'll see you on the other side. We've still got days to go in our Huacas, so let's all see what comes out. I'm counting my Huacas starting on the end of the East. I don't know where yours all started, but I look forward to seeing all of us coming through and what we get to celebrate. So also, Rin and Michelle are looking at doing gatherings. And so we're working on them offering gatherings like monthly. They'll get to share what they want to do as a way to bring us all together regularly too. Yeah. So we'll keep you posted. Stay tuned, and we love you guys.
Love you. Mwah!
Huaca out.